It's New Year's Eve in lovely Cleveland, Ohio. It's like 60 degrees out. So we figured the lights on Public Square downtown Cleveland will be coming down shortly. So we figured we haven't really had a good chance to come down and take a look at the lights, at least when they were on. Been down here only during the day. So we're down here checking out what there is to see. A bunch of people gonna be ice skating down here. For those of you that aren't from Cleveland, this is like smack dab in the middle of the city, pretty much. It's called Public Square. A lot of the office buildings surround here. That's Terminal Tower. That's our oldest skyscraper, and it's always, well, it's kind of a Christmassy color right now. They have a big event the day after, or 2 days after Thanksgiving, where they have fireworks and a big like concert and like a lighting ceremony. We weren't able to make it because we were at Kings Island the day before for Winterfest, and we didn't get back in time. Ice looks a little melted out there. It's too warm to keep the ice frozen. Look, it's like puddles. Oh, did someone fall? I don't want to catch a lot of people falling. Look, he looks like he's about to fall. So this isn't like a normal vlog that we usually do, but we figure we delve a little bit into our life outside of amusement parks and roller coasters and haunted stuff, and show a little bit of what we do outside of this stuff. Because most of us have hobbies and things that we do outside of roller coasters, believe it or not.
We do a lot of stuff outside of roller coasters. We just don't show it because, you know, we have a mostly roller coaster channel, but this is a small glimpse of that other world.
So why don't you guys, if you guys normally watch our channel because of roller coaster content, why don't you leave a comment down below and say what are some of your favorite non-roller coaster hobbies?
Yeah.
And tell us what you like to do during roller coaster off season, or just whenever you're not at the parks, because we know you're not at the park every single day. So go ahead and let us know what you like to do. So Public Square is, well, it used to be broken up. There used to be a road going right through the middle here, but they blocked it off some years back. But it used to be 4 separate 1 acre kind of quadrants. And now it's basically like 2 acre quadrants. And the middle, they have a road, but it's only for buses. So no one's allowed to drive down here. And it makes it nice and easy to go back and forth. So here's a bus coming through. That's all that's allowed to come through. Buses and pedestrians. Well, what kind of lights we got? We got a little light tunnel over here. Lots of photo opportunities around. Winterland, that was their event this year. They changed it. It used to be called Winterfest. For years it was called Winterfest. Just like at Kings Island and that. But this year they changed it, rebranded it to Winterland. So we didn't come down here with any like real purpose or anything. Just kind of came down to walk around because we don't live too far. It's only about like a 15-minute drive to downtown from where we live. So we just figured we'd come down and just kind of walk around because we figured it was going to be nice and people honking we figured it was going to be nice and festive, and we figured with the warm temperatures and New Year's Eve being tomorrow, we figured there'd be tons of people out.
Well, yeah, it was just very cold a couple of days ago, but now it's 60 degrees. So
yeah, I think we got down to like minus, like wind chill was like minus 20.
It felt like minus 30, I think.
Oh my god.
So but then now it's like 60. So big change.
Right there going up is Sherwin-Williams's world headquarters. It's going to be another skyscraper coming up. It's going to be, it's going to look really nice. Maybe we'll get over there. They have some renderings of it. It's going to be the 4th tallest building in Cleveland when it's done. It'll be like just over 600 feet, so it'll be just a little shorter than that building, what I still call the BP building, but it hasn't been the BP building in years. Used to be the headquarters for Sohio, and then when they merged with BP, it was a big BP building.
Now it's Huntington.
Now it's Huntington, but I don't call it that. That's garbage. So in here is a place called Tower City. What it originally was, when this building first got built, it was a transit hub, and it still has like some trains going out, but only like light rail trains, nothing like going to like New York City and Chicago like it used to. Now it's just light rail, the rapid. But in around 1990, this place was turned into a mall, and it was a huge like upscale mall, and it was like a huge urban, it was a great urban design, because a lot of the spots, like the food court, you're underneath one of the roads downtown, and it's just like a really cool place. And over the years, it just has kind of fallen to not disrepair, because it still looks okay, but shops have moved out, and there's not really a whole lot going on here anymore like there used to. But they're trying to revitalize it into other stuff, like some shared workspaces, and trying to make it kind of cool again. Whether that will succeed, we have to see on that. But I hear some music. I don't know if it's a live band. Is it a live band, or is it just music? Oh yeah, that's not a live band. That's just the radio. But one thing that they did, if you look over here, all this greenery, they still got the Christmas tree up. But what they did over here, this used to be a fountain when it was up until not that long ago. This was a fountain, and the water would squirt up and jump from hole to hole, and it was really cool. And now they made it this. It's just this is all fake. It's got fake trees and fake grass and fake wood.
They have benches or seating stuff. It looks nicer.
It looks
modern.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It looks nice.
But a lot of people were mocking it when it first opened, because it was just all fake stuff. They couldn't even put in real grass and real plants. But no one would take care of it, so that's probably why. So now we have the eatery. There's probably nothing open in the eatery. There's probably 2 restaurants. So I don't know how much of an eatery it is. So we said earlier, is there a live band here? But it's actually a DJ over there. He was over there with his little computer, and he was dancing and stuff. I don't know why there was a DJ here. Kind of odd.
Why not? What?
But we couldn't really get much video of it because we don't want to get a copyright strike. So we're not filming the DJ.
Just picture a DJ.
Yeah, just picture a DJ and then
dance,
picture music in your head. Picture only one person dancing, because no one else was dancing. Back on the streets, we have no plan. We didn't come down here for any particular reason. We're not going, Trans-Siberian Orchestra is in town, I think all this week, and it's in town tonight. But we're not going, are we?
We are
or
not.
Maybe it's a surprise if we are going. That's I tricked you. And this is actually a vlog about us going to Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Spoiler alert, it's not.
Yeah, it's not. Look, in case you guys thought if we weren't cool here, we have a Taco Bell cantina that, like, it's a Taco Bell that serves alcohol, because that's what everyone needs. So this is Euclid. If you watch Cavs games, they'll say, the announcers will say, and he went straight down Euclid, if they like drive to the basket and score or dunk or whatever. So this is the street that they're talking about. But this is kind of like one of the main streets. Has a lot of like the shops and restaurants. So we're turning onto East 4th right here. East 4th is a little pedestrian only street. Well, you can drive up until like a parking garage up here, but just a lot of bars and restaurants. And this shop is one of the oldest. Like, Cleveland has like 1 million shirt companies that just make shirts all about like Cleveland. And you'll see me wearing a lot of them in the videos, like these types of shirts. But this was the OG, the Cleveland Clothing Company. That was the OG one. That would be horrible to live there and have to park, like, pull in and out of there all the time. That just looks miserable. But just lots of, that's a comedy. Pickwick and Frolic comedy shop. There's a restaurant for House of Blues, which the main concert hall is around on Euclid on the other side.
There's usually lots of like tables and stuff out here, but since it's winter,
They packed up all the
put 'em
tables,
away,
yes.
yeah. So now everyone's inside instead of out.
Yeah, it gets really packed on like a warm summer day, like especially if there's like a Cavs game going on or so, or I guess Cavs, or like a Guardians game in the summer. I don't think we've really eaten at any of these places because I don't know what kind of.
I've been in one of the coffee shops that isn't here anymore.
Well, the coffee shops, yeah, but restaurants, no.
Oh, restaurants, yeah.
And straight ahead is Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. That is where the Cavs play. The Cleveland Monsters, our minor league hockey team, where we have a lot of like the major concerts and that. And where Trans-Siberian Orchestra is going on.
Oh, is that where it is now?
Yeah, that's right. So there's a bunch of people in there listening to some modern orchestra music. Now, fun fact, Trans-Siberian Orchestra was started by some members of this band, this old metal band, Savatage. And I used to, back in the 80s, used to listen to Savatage. So I don't know how fun of a fact that is.
That's a very fun fact.
But it's a fact, whether it's fun or not.
The thing is, he knew he could bully you guys.
This street right here, Prospect, this used to be like joked about being like such a horrible street and horrible area. Like as a kid growing up in Cleveland, you would hear, oh no, don't go on Prospect. Like Prospect's horrible. And now, a lot nicer. This is the 5th Street Arcades. It's just a lot of independent, like local shops. It's almost like a little like mall area, but they have a lot of independent shops and that. So it's a pretty cool place.
They have cool chairs there that you swivel around. And
Yeah, it feels like you're gonna fall and die,
But you don't.
but you don't. So this is East 9th, and a little fun fact, I'll keep up with these fun facts. A lot of these buildings, like this, the Metropolitan, the 9, that's right now apartments and a hotel and like restaurants and stuff. And that building right there, right there, that's now a grocery store. It's actually, if you are from here and have never been in there, or if you ever visit here, then it sounds weird to say, hey, go visit a grocery store, but it's probably one of the nicest grocery stores.
Very cool in there. Very cool.
But I'm pretty sure when a lot of the stuff was closed, like This is Schofield, so this is apartments and a hotel. But a lot of this stuff was closed down years ago while it was still being rehabbed. And they filmed, what was it, X-Men?
No.
Nope. Avengers, right?
Avengers, yes.
Avengers. It's the one that has like Hulk and Spider-Man, I think, and stuff. But the Avengers, I don't know comic book stuff at all, so excuse me, people. I don't want any comments saying, oh, you don't know about this stuff. Yeah, I don't know about comic books. But they had a whole scene all through this area. A lot of movies actually filmed here. Down Euclid, the street that I was just talking about, Spider-Man 2002, I think, was filmed. There was a part that was filmed along, there was a part where Spider-Man was like doing his web and like flying along buildings and cars. And that was right down Euclid, I think that way on Euclid. And then Public Square, where we were at, there was another Avengers. A lot of Avengers movies have been filmed here. Or maybe that was the same movie, but I know Captain America or something, like some of those movies have been filmed in Cleveland because the people that made the movies are from Cleveland. Okay, we're gonna close out this video. We're in the car, as you can probably tell. We're heading up to the dead zone, the north part of downtown. I mean, we're just heading to a little like kind of highway to head home.
It's not dead when the Browns play.
No.
Then it gets pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, down this, or up this way, I should say, because the lake is straight ahead. You can't see because it's dark. But there's a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame right there. And over there is the Browns Stadium. And there's like a science center and that down there. Not a ton, so this late at night, as you can see, it's deserted. There's like just office buildings and there's like a couple hotels down that way and over that way, but nothing huge, so it's kind of a dead zone. But that's it. That's it. Tell them what to do. Tell them what to do.
Like, subscribe, share it with every single human in the world. Comment and say how much you love this video and say whatever you want. And we'll see you next time
On
Beach Cliff Studios.